This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating gruidae, or a drinking bird, except it's far more advanced.
Physics makes the world go round, and it also happens to make games much more entertaining. Rudimentary elements such as weight and momentum have assisted in making many puzzle games a much more challenging, rewarding experience. Quantum Conundrum is the latest in the breed of physics-based puzzle games backed by the former co-creator of Portal, whose influence is obvious from the get-go. So does Quantum Conundrum open up a dimension of pure enjoyment, or do we enter a dimension of utter failure?
And so, on a perfectly fine, productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep.
You assume the role of a 12-year-old boy on an annual visit to his uncle's mansion. His latest undertaking causes an explosion, sending him to another dimension with short-term memory loss and leaving you alone to a mansion full of faulty experiments. Donning his latest dimension-altering glove, he guides you through the task of restoring power to the estate and finding a way to bring him back. The quirky persona of your uncle will guide you through each room and acts as the sole source of dialogue with sparse cutscenes to hint at ominous events to come. It's not Inception, but the simple story coincides well with the simple gameplay.
Hey, look at it this way. The worst that can happen is that you fail miserably.
Despite the obvious comparisons to Portal, Quantum Conundrum manages to find an identity all its own. Colors consistently adapt with each dimensional switch, humorous portraits adorn the hallways, and fuzzy, adorable Ike creatures pop up to provide a few chuckles. The textures and lighting may not impress, but it melds well with the overall Saturday morning cartoon feel. John Delancey's mad scientist persona will riddle you with puns and quips to break long silences, and the catchy end-credit song ties it all together. Even if you die in attempting to cross a gap with a bubbly, bright atmosphere, you can't help but laugh at your misfortunes.
It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
The core concept of gameplay lies in hitting a series of switches and buttons to progress to the next room, utilizing 4 world-altering dimensions. Fluffy Dimension makes everything lighter and allows you to move iron safes with ease. Heavy Dimension makes everything heavier, allowing objects to resist once dangerous lasers or giving puny cardboard boxes the ability to hold down buttons. Slow-mo Dimension will slow everything around you while you move at normal speed, and the Anti-Gravity Dimension will change the polarity of the gravitational pull. It's a simple, clever design that requires chaining certain dimensions together to solve some of the more difficult puzzles. While tossing a safe through a window loses its appeal after the 15th time, the clever puzzle design makes each room a veritable playground as you slowly piece together the solution.
He looks like a horrible love child between a tarsier and a vampire bat.
Accompanying these physics-altering features are a slew of hazards you must overcome. Lasers that can destroy objects, a wall of robots that push you off a platform, and bottomless pits are just a few of the many inconveniences you'll have to work around to reach your goal. Your glove powers are also kept in check by locking out select dimensions until you retrieve the appropriate battery. Rarely will you have all 4 dimensions available to start a room. The later complexity in utilizing springboards and riding furniture in slow-mo is amusing, but few puzzles really stick with you. Right when you gain all available dimensions and things start to click, the game comes to an abrupt halt with a lackluster final segment.
Don't forget to breathe. It's an important aspect of life.
Quantum Conundrum is a unique, albeit short-lived, experience. The core game itself is completed in about 4 hours' time, with the level selects allowing you to return to find hidden collectibles or complete time goals. DLC is inbound, but as it is, the game's overall content may cause hesitation with its $15 asking price. Regardless, fans of Portal will find plenty to enjoy, and its obvious similarities feel more like an inspiration and less like a cheap ripoff. In the end, Quantum Conundrum is a solid puzzle game. No pun intended.
Then I flip a switch and fluffy is everything. Gosh and sweet and soft and pink. I flip a switch, heavy is everywhere. Crash to the ground from out of the air. I flip a switch, time goes down, down, down. Stretching feeling, stretching out. I flip a switch, lose the gravity. Light as a feather and floating free.
I bet you wanted me to do that, huh? Mad scientist, crazy evil laugh.